Hello, friends. It's so nice to see you. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and I am live on my YouTube channel. It's Saturday, later than usual, but we're going to do the Saturday Psychic Sampler. That's where you ask a specific question, and I give you a specific answer. One question per person, please. And starting out, I want to say thank you so much to Michelle for the super sticker, and she says, no question at the moment, just wanted to leave you a sticker. Oh my goodness gracious, not even making me work for it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I want to say thank you to Cassia for the super sticker as well. I want to remind you that we have a class tomorrow in person in Palm City and online on Zoom at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday. You need a ticket. The link to get the ticket is right in the description, right here. So when you're finished with this, when we're all finished with our questions and answers, follow that link and go get your ticket. I'll look forward to seeing you in class tomorrow evening. All right. As you can see, I'm working today with Spiral Tarot. I will take the questions in the order that I see them. If you haven't gotten your question in yet, please do. And let's get going. This is more fun with card cam, isn't it? All right, let's get going. White Magic Witch. Can I ask what Z is feeling for me now we are separated? I think he's kind of moving on. I don't think he has good feelings. I don't think he has bad feelings. Maybe a little of both, depending on the moment. Maybe you do too. But I feel like he's trying not to have feelings for you. He's trying to, kind of move on. Okay, Delia Lossie, nice to see you. Can I ask what my ex's intentions are toward me now? I think he's kind of angry right now, but might want to have a conversation. Not really sure where he would want that, or they. I don't know actually if it's a he. I'm not sure where they would want that conversation to go, but I feel like we're not finished, or they don't think we're finished. Maybe we should be finished. I don't know, but I'm not sure they think that. Okay. Maria Mary. And let me say thank you for the super chat from Katie Kondo. Very generous. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Maria Mary, my question is, we're looking if your ex has another relationship in his life, or is he single? We broke up. Okay, so is he seeing somebody else? Not necessarily. I think he's looking, so that status could change, but right this minute, maybe not necessarily. Okay, Night Wisdom Tarot. Can I ask, please, if any legal problems will pop up to me about money, or am I just being afraid and obsessive compulsive or anxious? Okay, so legal problems about money. Obviously, I'm not an attorney. It's always good to ask an attorney. There are certainly things that you're stressed about. And there may be some things you're going to have to take care of as far as money. But would it become like serious legal issues? I don't think so. So on one hand, yes, there are problems. On the other hand, yes, you're anxious. It's both. Okay. Sun Spirit Tarot. I would like to know what will happen to me in the next 12 weeks in my career or my online work. Is it going to be fine? And the answer is, I think there's going to be something new. I think you're going to end up doing something new. And it's something you know how to do and have done before. It will be stressful, but it will be fine. Okay, Moonlight Tarot, nice to see you. I want to ask if the rat will unblock me or just move on with his life. Well, let's take a look. He will probably try to come back to you once again. And, the question is, why don't you block him so you don't have to deal with him? All right. Okay, Cassia, thank you for being a member here, and thank you again for the super sticker. My question is, which advice might angel give to me from now till September when I will be closing the time by court of the divorce agreement with X? So basically, the question as I see it, you're looking for advice for now till September. And in September, there's going to be a change because that's the closing time in the court. Okay, so what advice you have between now and September? Really to be busy thinking about what you want to do, where you want to go, figuring out how you're going to move forward with your life. It's really not about looking back, it's about looking forward. And maybe making a geographic change. Okay, hey Michelle, you got your question. Very good. This is Mix You Ear, Michelle from Canada. Is now a good time to take a vacation? If so, where should I go? Very nervous about COVID on planes. Okay, so nonetheless, should you take a vacation? You know, I feel like the nervousness about COVID, whether masks are enough, whether you need to be nervous, whatever. I don't want to have that conversation. The conversation I want to have is if you are very nervous, it's not going to be a great vacation. And there is a chance, no matter what, there's a chance you'll get COVID at the grocery store, but at least then you haven't spent thousands of dollars to be away from home and get sick. So I would say wait. I would say you could use some time off, but maybe do a bit of a staycation. And yes, a big trip would be great, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. Okay, Horse Van Dunn, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Really appreciate you. Any identities of angels helping me at this time with painting or with health? All right. And thanks for using a members only emoji. So you have a brother in spirit, is that right? I believe you have a brother around you who is helping you with painting, and another person who seems to be close to you in age. I don't know if this is a friend who has passed on, a cousin, who it is. But again, someone who seems of your generation. And I think that is one who helps with health. But I also see your parents around you. And I think they help with health as well. So it's all family stuff, really. And I know that a lot of the difficulty that you deal with is family stuff as well. But you also get a lot of help from your family and spirit. So there's a weird trade-off there, right? Okay, Lisa Harman, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for liking this video and reminding everyone to like this video. Yes, please do. Okay, Lisa Harman. What do I need to do or know in order to overcome my insecurities? Great question. Know that you are supported by generations of ancestors in spirit, but also know that your insecurities are part of a generational curse. They come from how you were treated when you were raised and how, therefore, you allowed others to treat you later on. And so there's an ancestral blessing and an ancestral curse here. And so the key is to recognize that you have support spiritually to help you, and that you were trained to feel this way, and that you have an opportunity to heal. You're not bad. You're not wrong. This is how anyone would react given some of the things that happened and the way the energy was when you were growing up. So don't shame yourself for it. Recognize this is simply an opportunity to heal and avail yourself of that healing energy. Adriana Belange, so nice to see you. I'm thinking about quitting my job. Would my boss be upset? Would he ask me to stay, propose a counter offer, or just let me go? Let's see. don't think he would be happy to let you go. I think he might ask, what could we do to get you to stay? I think he might do that. But the thing is, do not do this as a tactic. If you quit because you want to quit. If he happens to make you an offer you can't refuse, that's great. But don't anticipate it, because I think he might make an offer, but not one that's really worth it. And so don't do this as a strategy. If you want to quit because you want to quit. All right. Jake, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Can Spirit point to the central issue that I'm not getting that's holding me back? Oh my goodness gracious. Before I do that, Jake, I just want to say thank you so much to Yolanda for the very generous super chat. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. I really appreciate that. That's very kind. All right, Jake, the central issue that I'm not getting that's holding me back. Well, we'll try. What if it's not a central issue? What if it's a confluence of many different things, some big, some little, some societal, some family, a bunch of different things, a bunch of little things that you've told yourself, that other people have told you? What if the problem is there's not one central thing? It's not one thing, it's a bunch of little things. What do you have to do to get through it? I would say just move yourself forward anyway. If you wait to really be healed, if you wait for that enlightenment, you may be waiting a long time, because it came in little pieces and it will leave in little pieces as well. So just move forward anyway. I know, easier said than done, but there it is. All right, Von Ray, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. I'm thinking of writing in the romance and/or erotic genre. Shocking. But I want to know if this would be a good idea for me. It's out of my comfort zone. I understand. Is this a good idea? Yeah, I think it is. Yes, 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 it's a good idea. You go for it. Yes. Charles Smith, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Should I place a full price cash bid on the double wide I looked at today? So let's see. The double wide you looked at today is a great place. I shuffled, but it's a great place. Let's see. Could you do better elsewhere? You're tired of waiting, and this is good. Would you be basically happy here? Yeah, this is a great place for you. Should you go ahead and put a full price cash offer on it? Or pretty damn close to it, yeah. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't. Yes. Okay, Nalini, nice to see you. I'm planning to move on June 6th. Very good. Will it happen and will everything go smoothly? Let's take a look. Moving never goes smoothly, but it'll go smoothly enough, and I think it is likely to happen. Very good. Clumsy Clairvoyance, nice to see you. How can I improve the slump I'm in lately? Or will it pass on its own? Great question. I don't think it will pass on its own. I think you really do need to take measures. What measures do you take? Try some new things. Nurture your inner child. Remember that life is a journey. Do the inner and outer work that you need to do for you. And remember how much you enjoy helping people. Those things. Leslie Jones, nice to see you. My question is about my friend's boyfriend. Does he have malicious intentions with me? He acts suspicious around me sometimes, and I'm getting worried. Interesting question. Does he have malicious intentions? I think he's insecure around you. I think he's worried you don't like him and you're going to bad talk him to your girl. I think that's what he's worried about. So it's not that he has bad intentions toward you. He worries that you have bad intentions toward him. That's what I think. Lost in the Paradise. Would like to know why Fabiana did not reply to my message. We used to be friends. Let's see. I think that Fabiano maybe didn't receive it, or it got lost in translation. Busy, I'll handle it later, then slipped mind. Nothing bad. I think you could even send another message, just send a little nudge. Don't take it personally. I think this person actually would like to reconnect with you. Okay. Lydia Mephistopheles. One of these days I'll get it right. My question is about my relationship. How can we improve our communication? It's hard. I feel like the two of you barely speak the same language. I think it's really difficult. And both of you would have to want to, and I feel like right now only one of you wants to. And so, unless both of you want to do it, and if both of you want to do it, I would say what you need is a therapist. You need couples counseling. Seriously. Okay, Martha Vink, nice to see you. Will I be able to create a sort of basement apartment in my new parsonage for my kids, or will I need to find an actual apartment? The basement will need some fixing up that I'm willing to pay for. All right. I think, the question is, will the parsonage committee be okay with it? I think you could do it, but I don't know if the parsonage committee would be okay with it. But I think you're going to be able to work that out, yes. I don't think you're going to need to go get a whole other apartment. Morgana the Great, nice to see you. A colleague of mine invited me to participate in some practices with her coven, and it was great. I would like to know if in the future I'll be invited to join her group. I think yes. I think there's like a series of things you would have to learn and do to make that happen, but yes. Okay, how can me and my partner improve our relationship in order for us to feel more satisfied and content with each other? Good question. Let's see. You have to be more patient. You have to be patient with each other and patient with the process. You have to communicate better, especially around time and money, around resources. That's where you seem to have a lot of stress, and you can't bring up things from the past. Things from the past are off limits. You have to let go of the past and start fresh. All right. Hang on, I just overscrolled. Okay, Nesty, hello from a dog show. Nesty, thanks for being a member here. Will my cousin come from New Zealand to live with us? I think yes. I'm not sure when. It may take some time, but I think yes. Yolanda, Angelic Michelle, so nice to see both of you. Katie Kondo, thank you again for the super chat. Any messages from my dad? Here we go. Your dad wants you to know to persevere in the things you're trying to do, and to know the people around you who are trying to help you are limited, but they really do want to help you. And your dad is trying to help you find all the things and people that you need so that you can move forward the way you want. Have hope for the future. Angelic Michelle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. What can I do to decrease the panic and anxiety I feel about getting out of my current apartment? Police on the property a lot due to crime issues. Honestly, it feels like you don't really have a choice. You have to do what you have to do. And some of your anxiety is based on real risk, but a lot of it isn't. And so just recognize that the risk is less than you think it is. You've overblown it in your head. Ali Mammon, nice to see you. I'm feeling trapped and jobless. Can you ask the universe ancestors if there is any hope in my career, and should I continue on the path I'm on currently? There is reason to be hopeful. You have to do more and network more. You have to, you have to want it. The question is, how bad do you want it? If you want it really, really bad, you can network and you can have hope and you can move forward and make it work. But you got to want it really bad. Jackie Masters, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Will I still be employed at my current company this year? The company is struggling and it's so stressful. I feel like there will be a lot of changes ahead. Man, we've been going back and forth on this job for a long time. I know it's been stressful. Will you stay employed at this? I'm going to say maybe not. And I don't know if it's because of them or because of you. You may find something better, but I think you should be looking. Baby cakes. Huh. My boss is a grandiose narcissist. Sorry. How do I handle her to be happy myself? It's a big lesson in don't take things personally and don't look for praise and positivity from her. Just do your job to the best of your ability and don't take it personally. That's really the key. It's a lesson in life to not take things personally. Yolanda, thank you again, Yolanda, for being a member here and for your very generous super chat. I appreciate it. I keep feeling I will meet another significant partner for me soon. So will I? I am so confused and unsure about what I have. I mean, it depends what you mean by soon. I feel like it's inevitable because there's a part of you that wants to. So it's inevitable that it will eventually happen. But it will not solve your problem. You know, that's the thing. And so, yes, you will. Yes, that will change things. It will be enjoyable in the moment. It will create more confusion. But I think you want it, and so it will happen, but you'll be in the same confusion you've been in before about responsibilities versus desires. And so there that is. Okay, and thank you all so much for your feedback. I really appreciate it. Cassia, don't be scared. I know it is scary, but it'll be fine. Sayoni, I am well. I hope you are too. I have a question. Like at work, life at work is very hectic currently, but good hectic. How do you see me performing at work in the next 3 to 4 months? I feel like you're a little distracted. I think you'll do okay, but I think that you're having a hard time keeping your focus, maybe for personal reasons, or maybe because of just how hectic it is. So try to do some meditation, try to do some things to keep your focus, and things will be better. Reaper TV, nice to see you. Should I start a business or should I invest from next month, like alongside my main job? This will be my first investment business, to be exact. Well, very good. So, start a business or invest? Well, starting a business is a kind of investment. Either is good, but depending on the business, I'm sort of interested in you starting a business. I think it's a good idea. Tortoiseshell Moon. What can I do to improve my self-confidence and self-esteem? Stay in your logical mind. Your emotional mind is a liar. Stay in your rational mind and keep saying rational things to yourself. Karen Hendershot, I'm so happy to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm talking to someone. Is this a bad choice romantically? I think it's an interesting choice. I think it's worth talking and seeing where it goes. There are, a few red flags, but there always are, wherever. I think it's worth going forward to see. Way too early to say where this is going, but it's worth giving it a try. So Martha, if the parsonage committee is good with it, I think you're good. Catherine Fan, nice to see you. My brother is sending out applications and trying to change his job as our family needs the extra income. Will he be able to land a better job? If so, when? Okay. It's going to take a minute for him to find another job. And he might also want to use some of his contacts to find the right thing. I think it may not happen until September or October, so he needs to really try hard. Okay, Jeannie Mnuchin. Play incubation didn't take my play, and I'm wondering where and with whom my work fits here. How soon and with whom, and what can I do to encourage more participation in my creative community? This is disappointing, certainly, but I feel like other opportunities will show up. Even in the next few months, other opportunities will show up. And, remember, a lot of this is there's so much backlog from COVID. People have been waiting and waiting and waiting to get things done. So there's so much from which to choose. I think that's part of it. It will all work out. I don't have specifics for you exactly, but even in the next 2 months, you'll have reason to be hopeful. Well, Yolanda, not slapping your hands, just being realistic. The good news is you're going to get what you want. The bad news is you're going to get what you want. You know that. Lisa, thank you. Now how to break generational curses. I know. Sometimes it's just about pulling the energy out of you and saying, be gone. Sometimes it's that simple. Aria Wilson. Will I ever develop claircognizant abilities or clair-knowing? I think if you work on it, yeah, it's a function of practice. I think you can, yes. Okay, my friends, from my perspective, I have answered every question. If I accidentally missed you, I am so sorry. Please do reiterate. If you're just getting here and have not asked, it is last call for readings, y'all. So, class tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Link in the description. Get your ticket. Join me for class. Would love to see you there. If you already have your ticket, I'll look forward to seeing you. Thank you all so much for being here. Special thanks to all the members. And a special thank you to everyone who helped out with the super chat and super sticker. I really appreciate all of you. Look forward to seeing you soon.